Alright everyone, welcome back to A Certain Point of View and our match reactions and play-alongs. We are here to do a quite exciting match, and that is Cuckoo's Mess versus the Real Rejects. We are here on a Monday evening as we have the Patreon exclusive. Ready to watch this match as it is quite exciting because we have Video Drew teaming up with a brand new partner taking on the crew of the Real Rejects, a veteran team in the league. It's gonna be exciting to see because Video Drew's with a new partner, no longer Tom. But real quick, let's go ahead and check out this intro before we get to our predictions and everything.
What are you doing here?
You asked me to be here.
That was a trick question. Great hair.
Thank you.
Exfoliant? You using exfoliant?
No, just yak milk.
Cool. Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Where's a yak? Where's that from? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Look, there's a lot of things I like about you.
Me too.
Your hair being number one. It goes with the whole persona. But I was in Siberia, and I was like, you know what? Came across a chinchilla. And I was like, you know what? I got this for something.
Oh my.
Once wore this.
Well, who is that man?
It's unimportant right now. All right? I'm doing the question asking here.
Okay. Yes.
Here's the deal. I want to give this to you.
The Barbarian.
It's time to.
Good. You're supposed to wear it, but if you feel like petting it and hiding it, that's cool. It's chinchilla. It's the highest grade chinchilla too.
Silky smooth.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me eat this melon.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Work on that entrance music.
So Vince talk, man. Alright, I just...
No, you didn't. You just went back a little bit.
Okay, so you are a massive Video Drew fan. I imagine that you have them in this match. Maybe not a clear win, but you do want them to win.
Yeah, that's why I'm sitting on the Cuckoo side.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So, yeah, I am absolutely with the Dungeon and the Cuckoo's Mess.
Okay, so Real Rejects, we have Greg Alba and Tom Humphreys here, and then we have Video Drew with
Rick Hong.
Rick Hong is his name, New Tom. And we have the Dungeon versus Quirky Mercs. I'm gonna take the Real Rejects in this one. I did it in our podcast, which should have shown before this match reaction, I believe. And so the way that our episodes work for our reactions. We go through our first round with the whiteboard just as they do, play along, see what happens in the first round. But the second round's a little bit different. We flip a coin to see who goes with who. The winner of the coin flip gets to pick the team or player, in this case, the team that they want to go with. We can't wait to see what categories they pick. We just kind of go off of, what we're feeling at the moment. The third round is the same. We coin flip for that as well, and we pick the team or player that we want to go with. But the case may be that we can actually hear the numbers they pick to kind of go with maybe a little bit of a favorite number or just by chance in that matter. So if you joined us before, thank you for joining us. If you're new to this, thank you for watching us for the first time and hope you guys like it. But for now, we're going to fast forward to the introductions of the match. You may see a little bit of speed up as well. So here we go. Alright guys, here we are, ready to see the introductions by the teams.
Well, we found some new friends since you last seen us.
Oh my God.
Ever since I laid eyes on Video Drew, I thought to myself, this is a woman that could teach me things. Things about black magic, shape-shifting, and more importantly, where to find a good taxidermist.
Down the street in Burbank.
Perfect.
Drew Grant! Drew Grant? Oh, Drew Grant! And that's why I went out and traded Captain Crunch to get this national treasure into the dungeon.
Look at Rick Hong, man.
People had to go get their amazing talent the old-fashioned way by digging them up in a graveyard. So, Tom, how are you going?
He's got the babies.
Tom.
So what would that do? I mean, how would you be able to function? It seems like you two are pretty tied to each other, no?
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Oh.
So we're facing off against the Real Rejects.
This is hard off.
A couple of dicky-doos who look like they got caught in the spin cycle with Cheech and Chong and Billy Eilish.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
No one takes this show more seriously than us. Are we back?
Greg Alba.
Oh, Greg Alba has been selected.
A man who was touted as having the entrance of the year lost out to Mr. John Roca. I get why he was awarded that. You know, it's like, did he do work to earn that award?
We're now the Cuckoo's Mess. We're so very happy to be part of the new dungeon faction with our friend Kaiser Soze. The devil overtold was blah 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 blah.
These are two players that I saw independently slay, and then I saw as a team slay, and I think every single member of the faction, they're all really good individuals, but they're really
This team can be scary.
As a team. What the Mouthy Mercs represent is very X-Force-like. They're all good in their individual issues, they're all good on their solo runs, but as X-Force, unstoppable.
We're so excited. We made it to the semifinals last time against our bad opponent Shazam. Boo, boo, boo. Now we're excited for season 7 with all the new friends, the new Toms, and the new whoever. Back to you.
Video Kaiser.
Oh my god.
Rick Hogg didn't say a single word.
Oh my god.
So happy.
All right, well, clearly that's going to be very exciting. Let's go ahead and get to our strengths and weaknesses so we can get to this match.
I am so happy she's with Kaiser. So happy.
He sleeps, I heard, 2 hours a day. Open up Koi, you see what's inside him. It's just a gerbil. It's just... Ken, we should probably go to the tail of tape of this one, don't you think?
Right,
Are these people good at anything?
These people are good at things. Real rejects, their strengths include comic book movies.
Oh my god.
That's a very key skill to have. Also,
ooh, I've never seen a strength
The mixed bag. I love, man. Nerd Chronic with the graphics, man. It looks incredible.
On the other side,
looks so good. Oh my god.
What happened?
Comedies and romantic. Oh my god, it's the same.
I gotta tell you, rom-coms, and Kaiser said any movie with roadkill in it.
Oh my sounds like a very specific genre, but one that maybe we have a real slice for.
This is
going
to be exciting.
Era. Ken, I'm feeling pretty good about everything. I think the ship's in order. You ready to go here?
Sir, I am ready.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Introducing first.
Isn't this the Founding Fathers?
Yeah. Led to the ring by their manager, Koi Jandru, with a career record of 1 win and 5 defeats. Greg, John, the Real.
Oh, look at them. He's doing the outlaw. He's doing the outlaw. Oh my god.
Bailey Phelps, the kid, Brendan Meyer, William Bibiani.
I didn't even recognize the kid.
This is out of some
Oh my goodness, he's got the tiger jacket on.
I feel like we're being robbed by the Joker in the Dark Knight.
Is that Mara? That's Mara.
Yeah.
That was Mara and Leia.
Your citizen player stole my Entrance of the Year award last year.
Oh.
This award season, so
wait a minute.
I decided to steal his outfit this time around.
Greg is he's making reference to John Roca. Oh wait, there's John right there.
Uh-oh.
There's
Uh-oh.
right there.
Listen, I'm not taking crap from a guy still wearing Soul Glow in 2000.
After the hair.
Give me that hat. Give me that mask.
John, you should understand my irrational reactions are based off of how you usually behave in this show. That's just where my bitterness behavior has come from today. Maybe someday you'll win 4 titles.
Wait, look, he's got 2. Oh my god.
Ellis is just like, what do I do?
Representing the
music.
Oh, it's so brilliant.
Led to the ring by their manager,
This is the best.
Video Drew, Rick, the Ruler,
Oh my god.
There's Video Drew and Rick Hawk.
Oh my goodness.
Sort of Cuckoo's mess indeed.
Kaiser has no idea what to do with it.
He's got Harloff's name
Oh
on his
my
bandana there.
He's got an eye patch.
He's got an eye patch.
He's got a baby.
Tom, you've changed.
The Pass fan's coming to pick you up in about 15 minutes. Take you back to Area 51.
Learn to run.
Kaiser doing a great job, fresh off his community theater performance as the Shadow. Thank you Video Drew. So we have.
Oh my goodness!
Real Rejects finally sat here at the table. Your managers have taken their places. So now it's up to me to read you the rules of round at number 1. Yes,
what a match this is going to be!
God,
this is going to be crazy.
1, the field of competitors is going to hear 8 questions. These are 8 questions from 8 different corners of movie trivia.
Rick Hong has yet to say a word.
Each question's worth 1 point.
Seriously.
This is the team format, but you may not rely on your teammates' knowledge in round at number 1. It's an individual exercise of movie trivia Schmoedown know-how. Every point you accrue will be added to your team's total. As soon as we ask you by name after about 15 seconds to reveal your answer, please show what you wrote on the whiteboard to the camera at the same time you verbalize the answer into the microphone. Each team has 3 usages of the JTE
As we've mentioned a dozen times before, it's all going to be based on how Video Drew plays with the new partner.
Yeah,
how it's all going to be based on.
We know nothing about Rick Hong, so this is.
And as far as show right now, it's working. Yeah, but we'll see how the gameplay turns out.
Rick, the ruler Hong, was talking on
because Video Drew was the alpha in that partnership.
Haha, Tom remembers how to play. We did this last season.
Look, Video Drew has been updated.
I don't want to be the one to tell her. It's not my job.
Been up here at the answer desk. Okay. And I will simply ask the teams, the Cuckoo's Mess, are you ready to go?
Baby's ready.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, good enough for me. Real Rejects. And that's a yes.
Oh, my God.
God.
3 rounds to a finish.
Have the car waiting, Ken.
Absolutely. The Camry never shuts off. It can't.
Have at it, sir.
All right. Question 1. You got 8 coming. This is the first one in the category of action/adventure. Action-adventure. What 2010 action film stars Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman, and Helen Mirren? Can you say that Willis actually stars in anything anymore? You just show up.
So true. So true.
Stars in
VOD
box
movies
outside of 7-Eleven.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We pens down. Looking for answers, starting with Rick.
Red.
Red indeed it is. Mr. Alba.
Red.
Mr. Outlaw, did you hear?
R-E-D, red.
That is correct. John.
Red.
Red it is.
Mr. J.
Video Drew wants to play.
Oh my.
Video Drew is now in a mass.
All right, so it is
It's really hard to breathe in
inexplicably
this thing.
these characters got the question right 2-2. We move on to crime movies, and the question is: Brad Pitt plays an Irish gypsy or pikey in what 2000 crime film?
Brad Pitt, 55 years old now?
Yeah, you see those abs?
Yeah.
When he's fixing the roof.
In a movie? No, I've just
got this, Rick.
seen him through his
Yeah,
bedroom
believe in
window.
you.
5, 4,
Sorry, what was that?
3,
I believe in Rick.
2,
Sorry?
1. Pens are down. Pens are down. We're looking for answers starting with Greg.
Snatch.
Snatch it is.
I
We got
haven't
a point
seen it.
there.
I put 7, and I knew that was wrong.
Snatch.
Snatch it is, John.
Snatch.
The reason why I said you should is because Mr. Bartley was just challenged to watch that.
We got a miss.
Oh,
We got a
we
miss.
missed.
Bad baby.
That's a good movie. Good dog guess.
Perfect. Cuckoo's mess.
That's a great movie.
I'm not sure that's
That's got to be the tiniest doll baby
It's
I've ever
great.
seen.
I feel like I went to my friend's improv show. Here we go. Question 3 in the category of dramas. Who stars as Whitey Bulger in the crime drama Black Mass?
This does feel like a Tuesday afternoon, like an improv group came to an old folks' home to entertain them.
Are we the old folks? Well, bring me my insure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We need answers starting with Video Drew.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, indeed. We got one for Cuckoo's Mess. All right, we got it right. Rick.
Johnny Depp.
We got an answer, Mr. Greg Alba.
The highly respected Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Yep.
We move on to movie quotes. Movie quotes is the next category. The question: what 80s film is known for the line "Greed, for lack of a better word, is good"? A mantra.
You know this.
Rap socks live by.
That's me at a Del Taco menu at 2 a.m. So definitely.
You had their turkey.
Always. 5.
I think
4,
I may have the name wrong.
3,
But
2, and 1. Pens are down. Look for answers starting with John.
Wall Street.
We got that one correct.
Wow.
I taught you the system, how it works. Wall Street.
That's right, Greg Alba.
Yeah, Wall Street. Yeah.
Pretty good, true.
Wall Street.
Oh, she got it there. Everybody.
Gordon Gekko.
Except for Rick.
Michael
Everyone else
Douglas.
has, got a question right there. So, got every question right.
You're doing good, Rick.
All right, question 5.
So- I'm
Question
sorry.
5 comes in the category of fantasy/sci-fi, fantasy/scafi.
She's already
Who
drawn.
plays the android David in Prometheus?
If you had an android, what would you name it?
Janine.
Yeah, Janine would be the answer. 5.
As she's writing
4,
down the answer.
3, 2, 1. Pens are down. Look for answer. Start with Rick.
Michael Fassbender.
I took a shot on that
Michael
one.
Fassbender.
Remains perfect. Video, Drew.
Michael Fassbender.
We got a perfect round so far for her.
Michael Fassbender.
There we go. 10 to 9.
And we're looking at perfect rounds so far.
Perfect round.
From each and every competitor, with the exception of Rick. Please don't take that out on your baby. Please do not take that out.
Please.
It's okay, Rick. Tom.
Your next category is the world of comedies. And comedy. Who co-stars with Ben Stiller as Hutch in 2004's Starsky and Hutch?
Oh, wow.
I remember this movie was coming out. It was like, can you believe this is going to be the best thing ever? And then it was like,
Yeah.
I love that movie.
TV show was actually going on there.
I love that movie. They're actually redoing it as a TV
78
series on
now.
Amazon.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens are down. We'll look for
James
answers
Gunn's doing
starting with Greg Alba.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Video Wilson behind the mask.
Can you guys understand what these people are saying?
Barely.
Can't hear it. Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson
There we
indeed
go.
remains perfect. John.
Wow.
All right. And Rick.
And for God's sakes, man, they're hand towels.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
We got that down. All right. Everyone is perfect so far, other than the one that Rick.
Well, perfect's a very strong word to describe it.
Hey, we're here for the right reasons. We got a day pass.
That is expensive pass to get. Question 7 comes in the category of horror/thriller.
Look at these just looking at it.
Yeah.
What 2017 horror film stars Jaden Lieberher, Finn Wolfhard, and Sophia Lilith? And a hushed silence over this crowd that doesn't know why they're still here.
That's right. Catching their collective
5,
breath.
4, 3, 2.
Repeat?
We got one repeat there. JTE rule. What 2017 horror film stars Jaden Lieberher, Finn Wolfhard, and Sophia Lillis? If they could, actors could just Jaden Smith.
It's like
Finn
parents just
Jones.
John Smith.
Yeah.
Fine
Come on.
name.
5,
I have
4,
no idea. I'm taking a
3, 2, and 1. Pens are all down. We're looking for answers starting with Video Drew.
This is from the future, but turn.
Nope. That is incorrect. Incorrect. No longer perfect there. John.
It.
Chapter 1.
Oh my
That is
God,
right. Remains
duh.
perfect. And Rick.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1 indeed. Craig.
I just put it. Do I have to put chapter 1?
No,
It's not called
You
Chapter
got
1.
it. You got it.
It's just called
two
It.
perfect
God, I feel
rounds
stupid
remain,
now.
and they're
Perfect
both
rounds.
on the side of the real rejects.
Yes, indeed. All right.
I try to block out my childhood.
That's fair.
Your last question. All right, we might have a challenge, as I suspected. Okay. So the challenge is in. Keep in mind, each team has one challenge.
Are they
for you. So
challenging the chapter
challenge
one?
It's not
is that
called
it
Chapter
is
1, it's called
Chapter
It.
1 and Chapter 2, or what is the name of
It's called
the film?
It.
So we'll be right back with our ruling.
Plus, there's not another movie called It.
Yeah.
And so they should accept either. Like on the posters, it's called It.
We are back, and we have made our
So you think-
ruling. The film It
say
came out, and
It
it was
Chapter 1
called
is okay?
It. It is known as It. There is an It Chapter 2, but It Chapter 1 or It by itself are perfectly
Usually,
acceptable.
when there's
I just wanted them to work.
if there's another name called, if there's another movie called It Chapter 1, they won't accept Chapter 1.
Again, please do not take that out on the baby.
They've done that multiple times with
take
like
it out on your
The,
manager, not
and so
the precious child.
yeah. Which I think
we
is
move
fine.
on
I
to
think it's a good
animated
rule.
movies now.
It's a good way to
now
do
that
it.
the Real Rejects still have their challenge,
perfect?
Cuckoo's Mess no
No.
longer has
Yeah.
a challenge. The Real Rejects can also solidify a perfect round number 1 if they get this last question correct. For the floor,
Animated is our strongest category.
it is the world of animated movies, movies drawn by hand or on a computer. The question: what 1998 DreamWorks animated film tells the biblical story of Moses?
All right, love that year. 1990. That's the year I moved to Los Angeles.
That's right. And if Kaiser wants, I can find the specific chapter in the Bible that Moses is.
Yeah.
I believe it's Genesis?
Exodus?
Bible
One of
chapter
my
1.
favorite animated movies.
2,
The Bible,
1.
part 4.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
pens
feel
it
so
down.
bad if I got it
Answer
wrong.
starting with John.
The Prince of Egypt.
He keeps
Prince of
his
Egypt.
perfect
What'd you put? Bruce Almighty?
No, it's not animated.
That's not about Moses. Moses, not God.
Excuse me.
Come on.
Video girl?
Moses.
As you know, I'm not religious. Clearly.
Look at that. Look at that.
That's one of
We
my
got a
favorite
16,
animated movies, man. It's
14
so good.
game, but Mark, 2 perfect competitors, both in the same team.
2 perfect rounds.
Should that how we do it from now on? Say if I get the perfect round, I am only the only one allowed to answer the question.
Well, then it's only going to ever be you because there's no way how I'm ever getting a perfect round.
And silent Slav getting his head. That's all. He's new at the game.
All right.
I've been complimentary towards you.
This is going to be treated as a normal round 1 question because it is asked to 2 people. Please write down your answer on the whiteboard. Once we ask you by name, then reveal your answer. Ken, at your ready.
All right, your bonus question, John, Greg. Who played Mouth in The Goonies?
Oh my God.
A lot of mouth today. Get it?
It's
I long for the days of this mouth in The Goonies from the 19th.
the spelling count.
I hope you got it,
on
John.
these parts.
3,
Get it, John.
1. Pens down. We go to Greg.
Haven't seen the Goonies ever. Josh Brolin.
Incorrect. Does John have it?
Jerry O'Connell?
Nice.
We're still doing fine, John.
All right.
Both of them didn't get it.
Let's keep it moving. We have to be back by 6.
All right. As the teams swap places.
All right, so after round 1, I have 9.
I have
5.
You got 5. Not bad.
And Ken,
So you
it
get
is
to
known as the wheel round because
choose-
there's 12 wedges
So
on
you
that
flip and I
wheel.
pick?
Opponent's choice, spinner's choice, and 10 categories of movie trivia Schmoedown, including a slice for the 2000s, which is our sponsor
I'll stay with
Patreon
Tails.
slice. Shout out to all of our movie trivia Schmoedown patrons.
Tails.
If either team spins and
I'm going to go with the real
the
rejects.
slice of the 2000s,
I'm going to go with the real
say the name of
rejects.
our
I would've picked
patron.
them.
Thank you for your
I think that
support.
their strengths are going to line up a
Contains 6
little bit
questions.
more with mine.
Those questions are
Yeah,
worth 2
so.
points each. There is no penalty for missing a question. However,
But again, if it lands on opponent's choice, then I'm screwed. But I'm taking a
the
chance here.
The team can ask
You
us
get
for multiple
opponent's
choice.
choice.
We'll give you
I'm the only one who's gotten opponent's choice yet. I've got 2 matches in a row.
And I hope that tradition continues.
Can confer for each and every round 2 question. And now that we find the teams settled, we look at the real rejects. Although they are seated at the lower-ranked competitor side and they have a 1-5 record, they are 16 points to the Cuckoo's Mess, 14 points. So the real rejects can choose.
Cuckoo's
Would
Mess
you
is such
like
a
to
good
spin
name.
first
That's
or
so
defer
perfect.
to
Such
your
a good
opponents?
name.
Just 2 adults talking in mass.
Is she drinking apple juice?
I don't know what.
Kiss. Kiss.
Ow.
Kiss.
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 Is it you?
Kiss.
Oh! Look at her face.
We're all winners today.
All right, here comes Alba. Go ahead and spin, sir. At your ready. And here it comes. The spin is about to be in.
Those
there
are some
it
pretty
goes.
decent categories there.
Spin is in.
How do you think you could do
Round
Jim
and
Henson?
round it goes.
I wouldn't know anything about
Like
Jim
the
Henson.
I hope you get
all-time
I wouldn't know a
Jam
single thing
rap,
about Jim
I'd
Henson.
say.
Rounding
and
up
round.
for LA Guns this weekend at some mid-state fair
What
near you.
comes around goes around.
Here we go.
Go, go,
Why?
go.
It is the 2000s. So we want to keep it.
2000.
If they keep it, we say the name of the
Yeah,
patron.
there's a lot of anticipation for this year.
That's right.
We're all alive during that period.
Yeah. All right, they're gonna get it.
Okay. How do you feel?
I'm happy with that.
I
I
get
am
to say
happy
the
with
name
that.
of our patron.
I'm
Everybody
not,
give a
okay.
huge shout out to our good friend Sushi Mozunder, ladies and gentlemen.
Out of all the ones on there, it's a very random wheel today.
Sponsoring the
So-
Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Yeah, but they're not
If you'd
bad
like to be a part of
categories.
the Patreon
There's
and
a couple
maybe have
bad
your
ones.
name
There's a
set
couple,
on an upcoming
but-
match, check out the Patreon to select which tier is right for you. As we move into the real rejects, gentlemen, Ken Knapsack will be asking your questions about the 2000s, a decade that saw him fall in love, fall out of love, and stop his dream of being a morning radio DJ.
I am the morning DJ. All right, here we go. At WOLDDD. Harry Chapin, everybody. All right, 6 questions for you.
Oh, I can just say it.
Category
I
of
can just say it.
movies. You do have multiple choice. You have 3 of your JT rules remaining here, named after famed Wisconsin film reviewer Josh Tapia. All right.
Hey, Josh.
First question. In what 2007 film does a killer use a cattle bolt gun as his weapon of choice?
Please.
No Country for Old Men?
That is correct, sir.
They took the masks off.
I've only ever seen it once. So.
All right, second question out of 6. What business does Adam Sandler's Longfellow Deeds own in 2000's Mr. Deeds?
Oh, go to multiple choice. Please go to multiple choice.
I knew we should have spent again. Let's do multiple.
Go to multiple
A,
choice.
Bookstore. B, gas station. C, convenience store. D, pizzeria.
I hope you missed this because I know the right answer.
Can you repeat it again, please?
You can do one repeat of the options without a JT. We'll go ahead.
A, bookstore. B, gas station. C, convenience store. D, pizzeria.
Come on. I don't know if I know this.
We'll say D, pizzeria.
That's correct for 1 point.
No!
So you don't get the point, but I do.
All right. Who plays Justin Long's best friend?
Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill.
In the 2006 comedy Accepted.
We don't know it. No.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill's correct.
You're about to spit out Seth Rogen.
I almost spit out Seth Rogen.
I was hoping you would.
Butthead giggly right there.
All right. 4th question. You got 6 in total. What city does Lost in Translation take place in?
Tokyo?
That's correct for 2.
I've known every single one of these except for the first one.
4 points. Question 5 out of 6. In Avatar, what is the name of the sacred tree of the Na'vi?
Man. I don't know this one.
Home tree.
Really?
That is incorrect for 2 points still.
It's not home tree.
2 points steal.
Watch it be tree home.
It's going to be a huge steal here, Ken.
We could.
Gonna need an answer.
The mother tree?
Incorrect. Looking for Tree of Souls. Tree of Souls. Who I think opened up for the Counting Crows.
Don't shake your head, Roka.
They were
More importantly, I don't think this baby's breathing.
Everyone loves Avatar.
All right. Final question. Final question in this category of 2000s, sponsored
You're
by
drinking
our
booze. That's what it is.
supporter.
Those little balls.
In
Thank you, guys. I love your eye thing.
In 50 First Dates, Lucy wakes up every day thinking it is which day of the week?
Oh, man, there's so many choices.
It ends with a Y.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question, please.
In 50
Repeat the
First
question.
Dates,
You should take in
Lucy
multiple.
wakes up every day
Not if they
thinking
know
it
it.
is which day
They can
of
always
the
go to
week.
multiple right now, too.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they go to multiple.
We'll just say Friday.
That is incorrect for 2 points steal.
This could be a big steal here.
What'd you put?
Tuesday.
Monday?
Incorrect. We're looking for Sunday.
I was thinking Sunday or Thursday. I was thinking Sunday or Thursday. I should have just said something.
The loss of the Redskins and Dolphins.
All right, so after that, I am now up because Brian hasn't gone yet, 14-5. So now he gets to go with Cuckoo's Mess.
I would have stolen a good amount of points
Now the
out of that
Cuckoo's
from
Mess
you.
steps up to the wheel and gives it a spin. Drew or Rick or the baby? Who's going to do it?
Video Drew
Look at Kaiser.
is gonna spin. The spin is in. The spin is in from Video Drew.
Very confused as to whether this baby prop is going to last past this match. It feels very awkward.
Uh-oh.
We've got
Denzel.
One of the all-time greats, Denzel Washington. Are we keeping it or are we spinning?
spin again. Spin again. All right, a good spin from Drew. Good spin from Drew. All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, my pulse is pounding.
It's a pulse pounding moment here.
Uh-oh.
It's
So here comes Roy running in. We know he's
If they're
the
smart, they'll go
highest
Denzel.
manager
Their
of
faces were
the
like,
current
nope.
factions. He's running in to talk with the Mouthy Mercs residents.
You're right. The wheel does not. They're not. I thought there was a good amount.
The categories are wacky,
An
man.
answer from the real rejects as to what
But they get to
category
choose them.
want
There's a couple random ones, but they get to pick a couple of them.
Here,
What
coming
knapsack
down here,
shirt?
boys. In
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know if they can hear you.
Someone tell me something soon.
We are going. All right.
Denzel.
Go with Denzel.
We're gonna
We're
go
gonna go with
Denzel
Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington.
In the films of Denzel Washington, the Cuckoo's Mess is going to have 6 questions. Each one is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, ask us for multiple choice. Your first question of 6. Who co-stars with Denzel in the John Grisham adaptation of The Pelican Brief?
Never seen it.
I don't know.
Never.
1, 2, 3. Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Adorable.
Indeed.
This might backfire.
Oh no! You guys are. This is great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your next question. In the film Flight, who plays a drug dealer named Harling who delivers his inventory to Denzel's character in a hotel room?
Go to multiple.
Multiple choice.
I can provide that. Is it A, William Hurt, B, John C. Reilly, C, John Goodman, or D, William H. Macy?
Can you repeat the options again?
I can do that once without use of a JTE rule. Is it A, William Hurt, B, John C. Reilly, C, John Goodman, or D, William
I'm
H.
gonna
Macy?
say A.
B.
That is incorrect. I'm going to give the real rejects your multiple choice
That
options.
was my other
for
choice.
1 point steal. Is it A, William Hurt, B, John C. Reilly, C, John Goodman,
know
or
it?
D, William
No.
H. Macy?
I hope they say B.
1 point still
Hold on for one more day.
We'll say William Hurt.
That is
Correct.
incorrect.
John.
Looking for John.
Oh, thank God.
really?
Neither of us were. As long as we didn't think of that.
All right, here we go.
All right, back to
I love them. They're so fun.
We fail as a team.
your third question of 6 in the world of Denzel Washington. Who plays the villainous Dave York, Robert McCall's former partner in Antoine
see this.
Fuqua's The Equalizer 2?
God.
If you give me multiple choice, I might be able to get it. I've only seen the movie once and I didn't like it very much.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Bill Pullman, B, Martin Sakis, C, Pedro
I will
Pascal, or
say-
D, David Harbour?
A. Bill Pullman. Even though my gut's telling me.
Selkas.
That is incorrect for a 1 point steal.
You know
Your
for a
options:
fact? I
A,
think.
Bill
I'm pretty
Pullman,
sure.
B, Martin Sakis, C, Pedro Pascal, D, David Harbour.
A. Bill Pullman.
Pedro Pascal is
Pedro Pascal's in that movie?
See? Thank you.
Why didn't I watch that?
Thank you.
Pascal is who we were looking
Guys, this is This is
He's so-
backfiring on us all.
He's so,
All right.
he's so good.
Your
Fourth
fourth
question.
question,
Fourth
of
question.
6. In the world of Denzel Washington, in the film Remember the Titans, Coach Boone gives a speech to his players at the site of what famous wartime battle?
Oh, can I say it?
Yeah.
Gettysburg.
Is there another kind of battle?
Is it not
It's
Gettysburg?
a question for powers beyond.
Another day.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Bull Run, B, Antietam, C, Yorktown, or D, Gettysburg?
Oh, no.
Yorktown.
That is incorrect.
Gettysburg.
Yeah, okay.
Your options included Gettysburg, and that is the correct answer.
Someone got to remember the Titans question right.
You're saying me?
No, they the league. They I don't know why, but remember the Titans is like the one that people always
put
miss.
the champagne on ice for now because the Cuckoo's Mess still has 2 questions in the world of Denzel Washington.
Yep.
They can have the lead.
Okay.
The current is 8 points for the real rejects.
Yeah.
Your next question. Penultimate in this round. Denzel Washington starred in what 90s film which features supporting performances by Viggo Mortensen, James Gandolfini, and Steve Zahn?
Oh my god.
That's the sound of my ride arriving.
Tonight on the hose. 5, 4.
What's the name of it?
3.
Multiple.
They probably heard about the baby, Rick.
This thing is it's not breathing. I'm just gonna be honest.
Take me away.
You wanted multiple choice?
Multiple choice.
Yeah, let's
Your
go
multiple choice options are: is it A, Crimson Tide, B, Ricochet,
Can I
C,
say it?
Fallen, or
Yeah,
D, the
Crimson
Bone
Tide.
Collector?
Can we get a repeat of the question?
Your second one? Yes.
That's a JTE rule. Denzel Washington starred in what 90s film, which features supporting performances by Viggo Mortensen, James Gandolfini, and Steve Zahn?
Crimson Tide?
That's a point.
That's correct.
That's a point.
I knew once I saw it.
And you know, Dan,
Video
you gotta
just
get
really
these
loves the
points
movie
and not let
Fallen.
the
It's
real
not
rejects
bad.
steal them.
All right, yeah, that keeps them in the game.
All right, we have arrived at the last question in round number 2.
Oh no! There's one more question.
Thank God.
One more question.
You need both, kid.
I know. I'm as much as them. Get this category out.
What 2012 film stars Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds?
The Hitman's Bodyguard. Did I say it wrong?
The ruler.
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
I can provide that. Is it A, Safe House, B, Two Guns, C,
Oh.
Unstoppable, or D, Chaos Theory?
I'm so stupid. Oh my God.
A.
Damn it.
It is A, Safe House. 24-18, Cuckoo's Nest.
I literally
Not their
just pictured
strongest round.
Ryan
They did
Reynolds.
spin opponent's choice.
Right.
They were saddled with Denzel Washington, a category that they
Dumb.
spun away from.
Dumb,
and
dumb,
yet
dumb.
They find themselves only trailing by 6 going into round 3.
Look, you get
I could've
home with
used that, too.
Opponent's choice, and that's what you come up
Dumb.
with. Get a good round.
All right. So after round 2,
That's a good round
it is
going in.
16-8.
Yes, they do, because the
So I'll do the flipping this time since I did it last time. What do you got, sir? Doesn't matter. What do you got, sir?
Cuckoo's
Tails.
Mess, excuse me, emphasis on the mess, is currently trailing by 6 points. That can be made up quickly because
Tails it
there's
is.
a total of 10 points that can
So
be
you're gonna
won
wait for the numbers,
in round
per
number
usual?
3. Here's how we determine that. Each team is going to give us a series of numbers. These numbers can range from 1 to 20. We need 3 numbers from each team. Those numbers correspond to a different corner of movie, trivia, Schmoedown, know-how. Your first question is worth 2 points. Next one's worth 3 points.
Did you
Last
get
one's
Safe
worth 5
House
points.
without
This
the
is
multiple
team
choice?
format,
I did.
And so as soon as we tell you what the category,
But
for
because
the
they went
2-point
to
question is,
multiple choice,
the
I'll-
team will
it's
have to
one.
decide
So,
which member
at this point,
that
it
question.
don't matter.
The opposite team member has to answer.
I would
the
need to get it
3-point
perfect.
question. Both questions must be
I
answered
was-
solo
I thought you
of
knew
your
it,
teammate. You may only
But
confer
Safe House
for the
and
5-point question.
Hitman's Bodyguard are
Real
like
rejects.
8 years apart from each other.
You are
7
going
years
in
or something.
6-point lead
Yeah.
going into round
I think
3.
Hitman's Bodyguard came out in 18.
From 1 to 20. Feel lucky, John.
I'm gonna choose 2 and 12 in honor of my girlfriend's birthday that's coming up.
Sweet. 2 and 12.
That's very sweet.
Your hand. Thank you.
Your hand?
Nope.
Very sweet.
Reminder this
And
match is airing in
I don't
June.
touch it.
Thanks, honey.
I'm gonna choose the number 8 because when you flip it sideways, it's infinity.
Oh my god.
Not as sweet, but yeah.
I already heard my number,
time
so
is a
I'll take
construct, man.
real reject. Alrighty.
That's 3 numbers from 1 to 20 that are not 2, 12, or 8.
5,
Yes.
1, 2.
5.
One of
we
those
already
is
have a 2. We already have a
And
2.
One of
2
those
has
is a
been
two.
taken.
One, this is a 2. 3.
There you go.
5,
5, 1,
1,
and
and
3. 5, 1, and 3.
Cuckoo's Mess, you have some work to do, some ground to make up in the world of 6 points. How much you trail the real rejects by. You selected number 5 for your 2-point question. That corresponds to animated movies. So between Rick and Drew, who would like to field that question?
Video Drew will take that, please.
Video Drew will take that. And your question for 2 points.
Uh-huh.
What Disney villain has
Oh my
blue
God,
flames
come on.
for hair?
If you don't, I swear to God.
Hades.
Thank you.
Hades.
5, 4, 3.
Do we have one GT
2.
left?
Yes, you do.
May I use it?
Yes, you may.
Please?
JTE rule in the world of animated movies. What Disney villain has
Come
blue
on,
flames
Pedro.
for hair?
Hey, I struggled to pull the name.
I knew it instantly.
Hades?
Yeah.
That is 2 points.
After this match, the real rejects are one of my favorites, man.
They're pretty funny.
They're one of my
Cuckoo's Nest for their
favorites.
3-point question.
Yep.
You selected number 1, and this is going to go to Rick the Ruler Hong.
Tom.
Famous actors and actresses is the category. Famous actors and actresses. And your question. What 1987 German film, Wings of Desire, was remade in 1998 with Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan?
Oh, she knows it.
No JT.
Come on, German.
No JT rules left.
No
We're going to
clue.
need to answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
City of Angels.
Wow.
Do you think he knew it the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. Their reactions.
Never so closer.
They're so mad.
Again, we are going to stick with the Cuckoo's Fest now.
Oh
to
my
avoid
God.
the technical knockout.
That's right.
And to go up by 4 points on Real Rejects. 5-point question. Video Drew and Rick the Ruler may confer.
Okay.
In the world of spy movies.
Come on, they have to get this.
Your 5-point question's in the world of spy films. And your question is, which actor plays a character simply called Control?
Oh my God, I've wanted to see that movie so many times, and I don't know.
In Tinker, Tailor,
I have no
Soldier,
idea.
Spy.
I've heard such good things about the movie. Oh, wait, I'll say Robert Redford.
5.
I'll say Robert Redford.
4, 3, 2.
Colin Firth.
Oh, wait.
No, they lost.
I know, but I want to know the answer. Oh, John Hurt. All right, well, there it is. I mean, look.
I didn't even get my question.
You didn't even get your questions. So our final score was 18-8, but Brian didn't get a chance to answer any of those questions at the back end. I mean, look, this is the same thing we mentioned with Tom and Paul. Team has to kind of get to know how to play with each other and understand each other. You have a brand new team in Cuckoo's Mess, and you have a team who's been a veteran of the league for a while now in Real Rejects, and it clearly shows. I mean, they understand the game, they know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and whether or not they played in for Cuckoo's Mess or not, the final score shows.
Yeah, I'm undecided if they mesh together well or if it's just a beginning.
I will say this, it's the first match of them, but Rick Kong doesn't play the kookiness as well as Tom does.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like it meshes with her yet.
Yeah.
But that can very well be figured out over time.
I agree. Real Rejects came out strong.
If they play like this, they can be scary. They can be scary.
I think I looked too much into that 1-5 record.
Yeah.
And immediately dismissed them.
Totally.
And that's completely my mistake because they did not play horrible at all. I mean, they both had a perfect first round.
Totally. No, they play well. They can definitely. And look, if they play like this, Coy has both Shazam and Real Rejects on his team. Yeah. He has 2 great teams on his hand.
Coy's got teams that are strong.
Let's go ahead and check out these interviews.
Oh, it was exciting.
I don't even know how to start this interview because you guys are just it's a lot.
Wild berries.
Whoa, can't say that here. Moment of
The Wild Mercenaries.
This is how our pre-interview went.
guys, Jesus, you guys didn't bring enough masks. This is becoming a really weird eyes wide shut party back here. Anyways, the TKO. Honestly, you guys needed this. You needed this after New. After no. You guys are 2-5. Like if you guys win your next. Yeah. The optimism that you bring to these two is palpable.
It was all Coy.
I can't say anything back here. It's incredible, okay? But so you guys can win your next 3.
They fit in well so much.
Get back on track. How are you feeling about this?
I just hope that I can finally get invited onto the SCN Network show.
Oh.
Is Christian here? I just want him to know I've been busting my ass for 5 years being a fan of the Schmoedown. And I would just really appreciate that invite finally.
Frankly, I've seen horrible things. That's just what he's done publicly.
Well, you've been doing so much. What brings this energy, this newfound winning energy, to the Real Rejects? Is it you? Is it being around Bibiani and the kid? What is it? Is it the magic of Shazam?
Well, I think it's a faction strength. Like, it's really important to me that we have tactics going in as an entire faction, and then individual teams have their strength as well. So we had a plan going into this that was specific to the Real Rejects. And
which was what, besides Upset Roka?
Well, it's, I think I want to use it again. You don't tell the winning secrets. So there was some things that worked here that I think will work again for them, but it's also
a good idea.
faction-wide certain things we do.
Whether it's
And then I
true or
knew when
not,
I
that's a
drafted
good
these guys
idea.
Specifically, what I wanted out of the Real Rejects, and they played exactly like I wanted. I knew they could be a 2-5 team, and they're gonna be much more than that, and they will be very soon. I knew going into this that a certain amount of perspective, a certain amount of shaping of each of my people is gonna reshape the whole faction, and this is just the beginning. And I'm so proud of how Shazam did. I'm so proud of how these guys did, and I have no doubts with the rest of the faction. And I think it's our team. It's our year.
Can I just add that for Rick's first video, Drew did great, but for Rick's first time playing, he was awesome too.
Yeah, dude. Killing the game and keeping us in suspense at the end.
Yeah, that City of Angels one was good.
Congratulations, guys, on starting to find your way back into the win column. We'll see.
Love the confidence.
We'll see how this plays out the rest of the season. Congratulations, guys.
Jen,
All right, we're gonna fast forward right to the next one.
Baby, Jen Sturger, it's all yours.
Oh God, sanitizer.
I shook those vagabonds' hands. I don't want to get a whooping cough today.
Oh my God.
I don't think that's exactly how that works, but okay. You have to be feeling pretty good about the way these guys performed. Oh, hi, Drew.
Hi, Jen.
Yeah. You got to be feeling pretty good about how these guys performed today.
Rick the Ruler is in full effect. It was his first match. I'm excited. You know, getting Drew into the dungeon was a priority, and I pulled off that heist. So I'm just looking forward to getting some study time with the crew, with the rest of the stable. And I think we got something good here, and there's a lot to take away from this match. They're going to be a strong team this year.
And we did such a very, very good job, considering that Tom and I had originally lost to Kaiser's team, Loose Cannons, last season by a considerable more points. So we're really coming up for our first matches.
That's not Tom, babe.
Back to you, whoever.
No,
Kaiser's
it's
holds the
not
bait.
you, Mark. Oh my God, what is happening? Oh, so it's nice to see that you are finding. Okay, I guess again, fine. It's nice to see that you're finding your new way with this new teammate. Is this?
Yeah, well, we are here to make friends, but also win and also find true love. So this season, we just want to say, Jen, please take this rose.
Jen?
Thank you.
The force is strong with this one.
Jen Sturger for just wanting to get.
All right, guys. Well, there it is. Our reaction to the Cuckoo's Mess and Real Rejects. Definitely a shocking outcome. But because it is their first time, I guess it's not as shocking as we expected. For me, I mean, I picked Real Rejects, so it was a win that I expected. But I can say that once they get the hang of it, I think Cuckoo's Mess could be something special.
Yeah, I agree too. They just need, I think, a little more time to mesh, and hopefully we'll see that strong team move forward.
Yeah, totally. All right, guys. Well, there it is. Our reaction to the latest teams match in the league. It is Quirky Mercs taking away the points on this one, but nothing against what the Dungeon is. Their first match of the year. They're definitely going to get the hang of it. They are a strong faction, and so thank you guys for joining us. If it's the first time, we really, really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are able to hit that subscribe button. We really encourage that. Leave some comments down below about the match, about our reaction. We'd love to hear from you guys, and also check out our weekly show. We're breaking down matches, previewing stuff, about trades, everything like that. And so that's called A Certain Point of View, as well as this channel, YouTube, audio podcast. We are everywhere, so make sure I check that out. And so for Brian, for myself, this is A Certain Point of View match reactions. We'll see you guys next time.